You Want video series, courtesy of the Focus Golf Group. So today what we're going to talk about is how to make a nice, easy pitch. We've talked about putting, we've talked about chipping. So today's video, we're going to talk a little bit more about the short game, about how to make a pitch. Now, the difference between a chip and a pitch is a chip is a smaller stroke made close to the green to try and mimic a putting stroke to get the ball closer to the hole using a lofted club. A pitch is a longer swing with a little body rotation that uses the same loft on the club to make the ball go in the air. But you would be probably 10, 20 yards away from the green, or maybe you have to go over an object to get it onto the green. So you want to utilize the loft on the wedge or the club you're using to make the ball land on the green and go the appropriate distance. Now, this takes a little bit of work, but the principles are the same to chipping. So as we talked about chipping, your weight is typically 60-40 towards the front, so on your front lead leg. Your hands are typically somewhat forward as well, so that the shaft is leaning towards the hole. Now, with a pitch, we want to make a little longer swing and give ourselves a little bit of wrist break to maintain a little angle. Now, that angle is going to help you get the ball in the air. A lot of times I see amateurs and recreational golfers who try to utilize the loft on their club and try and lift it. I see a lot of shots like this, trying to lift the ball, okay? That's what the angle on the club is for. It's made, and if you notice while I hold this up to the camera, there's a good amount of angle on there. There's about 48 degrees, almost 50 degrees of angle from a 90-degree angle to make the ball go in the air. So if you notice when I put my hand beside it, that ball's going to go this way. So the shaft is leaning a little bit forward, and there's 90 degrees. We've got some definite ability to make the ball go in the air. So the posture doesn't change. We're not trying to shift our weight, but we are trying to turn and use our body to make the ball move forward. So this is how it happens. Take your address position, hands slightly forward, ball is in the center of your stance, and what we want to try and do is let our arms swing together back and create a little angle with our wrist. Now that angle that we've created is an upward movement, it's not a backward movement. So if I was doing this way, the movement is this way inside, the club swings back, similar in chipping, it stays outside your hands, so it stays outside your hands, doesn't get inside, and you create a little hinge. Now if you notice my hands haven't gone all the way up here, it's just a little bit past my belt buckle height. From this position, what we're going to do is we're going to maintain this angle and turn through the shot to a finish. So if I were doing that to the camera, it would be like this. I would turn and create a little angle, and then what I'm trying to turn is my torso to the camera and not lose the angle. If you notice, my hands, I haven't flipped my wrists. The lead wrist or your front wrist is not broken. I've just turned my body and my torso. I'm not shifting any weight. So, once again, if I'm standing here at the camera, we're going to take a little wrist cock. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to turn our torso. Now, when I say torso, I mean our chest and our hips together through the shot. Your head stays steady watching the golf ball. Hinge and turn. That small little pitch is a real easy, masterful stroke that you can practice in your house and work on this winter to make your game better. Because at the Focus Golf Group Academy, it's what you wanted to make your game better for 2013. So once again, take your setup, narrow stance, weight a little forward, hands slightly forward. We're going to swing back, create a little hinge, and turn our body through the shot so that you can work on that and hit shots just like this. Keep working those shots and come on back, because the next one we're going to be working on is how to make a proper takeaway, because it's what you want in the video series, courtesy of the Focus Golf Group. Thanks for tuning in.